Am I the a-hole for booking an Airbnb instead of staying with my sister? My sister, Jenna, and her husband just had their first baby, Noah. I was genuinely excited. I've been crocheting a baby blanket for him since she told me she was pregnant, and I'd already planned to take PTO so I could come help for a few days once things settled. But then family helps family started coming up in every call. At first I thought she meant like bringing over a casserole or holding the baby so she could shower. My aunt was that way when my cousins were born. You show up, you naturally jump in because you want to. That's how I assumed it would go. I'd already been looking up postpartum meal recipes and had a target list saved with diapers, wipes, and other stuff for her recovery. But then Jenna sent a shared Google document titled Noah's Visitor Schedule, Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, with everyone in the family added. It had 3-hour blocks assigned for dishes, bottle washing, laundry, emotional support, and one slot that was literally labeled overnight diaper duty, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's when Family Helps Family finally clicked. She basically wanted us to be on-call staff. Suddenly, the trip I was looking forward to before now just felt like I was clocking into unpaid work. The guilt trips practically started flooding in after I didn't immediately fill in my name on the document. Jenna started sending me passive-aggressive messages like, "Wow, must be nice to not have responsibilities," or "I wish I could do whatever I wanted." And when I didn't immediately respond, she would flood my phone with dozens of baby pictures 10 minutes later. Our mom decided to create a family group chat labeled Noah's Village, specifically to coordinate support, in her words. And now she keeps posting things like, "Let's not let Jenna drown, who's stepping up this weekend?" with @mentions if you don't answer. Last week she posted a screenshot of my last scene on WhatsApp captioned with, "Mara has been online but still hasn't picked a slot. Hope the baby's not an inconvenience." After 3 weeks go by of the same guilt-laced crap, I finally caved and picked a weekend. I just wanted to make it stop. Then I found out the sleeping situation. They want us on a pull-out couch in the home office that had no door. Yeah, they do have a second bedroom apart from the nursery. But of course, Jenna converted it into a baby command center, with a day bed they both use for naps between feeding shifts. When I asked about it, she said, "It's not like you need privacy, you'll be too busy helping anyway." All the while, she also added a new tab to the dock. Gift tracker, for logging who brings what, with a note that visitors who choose hotels are showing where their priorities are. The thing is, I'm not new to life with a baby. I've stayed with friends who had newborns in one-bedroom apartments, and we somehow found a way to make it work. But I also helped out because I wanted to, not because I was scheduled into rotation. I really don't want to fight with my sister, who is a sleep-deprived new mom, but I also don't want to be treated like a live-in caregiver, so I booked an Airbnb 2 blocks away. I told Jenna I will still come over daily. I'll bring food, take care of Noah so she can catch up on some sleep, and I'd even help tidy up a bit so there's not so much left for her to do, but that I felt this was better so we wouldn't wake the baby if we got in late, and also so she and her husband can have the house to themselves at nighttime. She blew up. She started screaming about how I don't care about her, that I'm being selfish, how I'm punishing Noah. Now my husband says I'm being an a-hole because Jenna offered to host, and my mom's chiming in with how I'm making this about me. I don't know what to do or how to feel. I mean, I feel like I'm still showing up for my family, but it's just not synced with a chore roster. Plus, I also have a door I can close at night. Am I really the a-hole?